This is our very first pasture. We have Midnight Oil in here, and he's a little busy today. We're so pleased with the grass we have this year. After 2 years of drought, the cows are finally fat as they should be, and tanks are full, and everybody's a lot happier. This is quite a variety of colors and types of horns that we have put with Midnight Oil. This pasture belongs to Midnight Oil. Midnight Oil is a king shadow son, sired by shadowism, out of a king daughter kingly blend. We love the muscle on this bull, his leg, lots of leg under him. He's out of a cow named Burning Daylight that sold at the Legacy for $60-some thousand a couple years ago, sired by Kilo Checks and Rutledge Twilight. Midnight Oil, this beautiful red paint color he puts on a lot of his calves. This is Unbreakable Fire. She's a March of '08 Unbreakable daughter out of a Rebel Red daughter. This black and white lineback color is very much in demand. A nice big 1,200-pound cow here, and she has a little bull calf at sight. Excellent milker and loads of body. Here's another big bodied cow, Red Dolly. She's been working for us since she was born March of '05. She's a Rebel Red daughter out of a cow named True Heart's Dolly Gal. Loads of pedigree horns here too. Her dam is a half-sister to Superman. She gives us the kind of bull calves that we can go with our beef program, and the kind of daughters that we keep for seed stock. Loads of horn, loads of body. She's got it all, and she can produce color. Red Dolly. This is Shocking Red Cowgirl, born March of '10. She's a Rebel Red daughter out of a cow named Shocking Cowgirl, who had well into the 70s horns. This heifer has a bull calf at side by Superman's shadow. Shocking Cowgirl was a Shockwave daughter, and you can always pick the Shockwaves out because they're a nice flat top line. I want to take time here to show you this little 3-year-old. This is her second calf. She is such a good milker. Look at all the milk all over that calf's face. This is what we like to see in our young cows. Lots of milk for those nice big babies. This is another Shockwave daughter, Snuggles Wave 604, born June of '06. Another good flat straight top line. Her dam is Snuggles Shadow, which goes back to the Shadow. Snuggles Waves will be bred to Midnight Oil for next year's calf. Very gentle cow. This little heifer is True Luck. She is a March of '10. I'm sorry, May of '10. A female, a daughter of Shamrock's Unbreakable. She raises huge, big-bodied calves and is a great milker. She's out of a Troubadour daughter, True Heart's Reba, being bred to Midnight Oil for next year's baby. We're back to Shocking Red Cowgirl to show you her calf. A little bull born 4/28 by Superman's shadow. She threw more color than she has, which shows what a bull can do for color for you. This little heifer is 43, born to Red Dolly on April 6th, and sired by Bubba. Very unusual to get a red calf by Bubba. This is Red's Fielder's pasture. Again, lots of grass. We give Red's Fielder to a variety of shapes of horns and color and body because we want to see what he'll do. He's one of our youngest bulls that we've used. He was born in May of '10, and this is going to be his second calf crop next year. Red's Fielder was a calf out of a cow named Permanent Rebel. We had leased Fielder and ended up buying him because he was colored just like this bull, had the body like this bull, and he had produced Field of Pearls, which is world known. And we wanted to use Fielder on some of our better cows. So we did, and this is the result of that. That nice dark color is what he puts on his calves. He travels good. His horns are just growing in leaps and bounds, and we like to breed him to cows who need body or cows who have real low horns, because he changes the horn shape and fixes it. That's what you can do with the right bull. Well, Red's Fielder finally made it to the top. As I said earlier, he is a Fielder son, sired by Ziegfeld, and out of a Rebel Red daughter, Permanent Rebel, out of Permanent Believer, which goes back to our seed stock. The size on this bull makes his horns look smaller than they really are. Actually, he has over 74 inches of total horn as a 2-year-old. This bull will finish out in excess of a ton, easy, and is throwing such pretty body and color on his calves with the muscle that he's showing. Red's Fielder. This is Bubba's Star. She's a May of '09 Bubba daughter, one of the oldest Bubba daughters we have on the place. She's out of a cow named Star Vision. So in her pedigree, she has Brazos Checkpoint Man, Tabasco Superman, for a total package of a blended package here. We're going to show her in Stillwater this year. She has this unbreakable bull calf at side, 148/3. This is Red's Busy. She's an April of '07 Rebel Red daughter out of a cow you'll see later named Crowned Dixie. We love all the horn on this cow. She has a total pedigree of WR, Phillips, Texas Ranger, and little Bubba bull calf at side this year. This is the color Bubba throws for us, either like he is, white with red speckles, or red with white speckles like this little guy. Look at the body on this cow and the curl to her horn. This is 57/2 Stone Cold Rebel. She was born May of '02, being bred for her first calf next year. She's a Rebel Red daughter out of a cow you'll see later named Stone Cold Cowgirl. Stone Cold Rebel. This is 32/2 Black Star, a King Rio daughter out of Red Star. She has black brindling on her. This would be an excellent starter heifer for someone wanting to get an unusual, unique color and get started in this business. 32/2 Black Star. This is Rebel Cause, one of the nicest Rebel Red daughters on the place. Born March of '03. She's out of a cow you'll see later called Lady with a Cause. Rebel Cause has over 80 inches of total horn with that beautiful low sweeping curl. This is what we call a complete cow. Tons of body at 1,200 pounds, tons of horn, and beautiful color. This is 44/2 Fire Starter, a Believe He's Super daughter that you'll see later, born April of '12. We do breed our yearlings. She is cycling and will have a calf next year by the time she's 24 months old. Fire Starter. This is 31/2 Brown Heart. She's a Midnight Oil daughter out of a Rebel Cowgirl cow we have on the place. Again, another yearling, lots of body here. She'll be able to carry a calf with no problem and calve by the time she's 2. Brown Heart, another good starter heifer for someone starting out a herd. Here's a little 2-year-old who has calved. This is 28/1. Here's her baby. She's doing a great job raising it. We'll keep this little calf in our steer program. She is a March of 011 cow. Shockwave daughter, another beautiful flat top line out of Cowgirl Night that you'll see later also. She has a beautiful udder for a 2-year-old. Another 2-year-old with a baby, 15/1 red shocker. She's another Shockwave daughter. Look at that pretty udder and this cute little calf. Little heifer calf, sired by Bubba. This is Up with Wealth. She's a super up daughter, one of the few we have on the place. Out of one of our oldest cows, Miss Wealth. She had a heifer calf this year by Rebel Red. This heifer is 4 and has 2 calves on the ground and about to make her next one. There's her little heifer calf by Rebel Red. This calf is 68/3, born the end of May. She carries a white ear tag with that number on it. All the heifers have white ear tags. All the bull calves have yellow ear tags. This is Rebel's Sweetheart, a Rebel Red daughter out of Crown Dixie. Same cow that we showed you her half-sister a minute ago. Look at the body on this calf. This is a Red's Fielder heifer calf, and we love the hip he's putting on these cattle. Calf 16/3. Rebel's Sweetheart was born in 07. This is Sniper, a beautiful black lateral flathorn bull we're using, sired by Blue Caliber, which was top caliber, and Hunts commands respect. Those pedigrees are sought after. This bull is smaller than our other bulls, but we're adding the black and the pedigree genetics that we have on the top side by using this bull. This is Tempt Me. Tempt Me's just a 3-year-old by Bubba out of Tempting Cowgirl that you'll see later too. Look at her nice flat lateral horns. She has a little heifer calf on her by Cowboy Casanova, born April of this year, number 44/3. Tempt Me and her Cowboy Casanova heifer. This is Snitz is Okay. She's an Overkill daughter out of a cow named Snitsy Shadow. She's an April 09 female with that pretty fancy black and white color. This is Believe It to Bubba, another 2-year-old with her first calf, and you can see by this little heifer calf here, sired by Sniper, why she is in this pasture. We have bred her, AI'd her to Cowboy Casanova, and then put her in with Sniper for cleanup. She is a Believe It daughter, one of our seed stock cows, sired by Bubba. Her horns are starting to curl back. They'll just go out and wide the older she gets. Another perfect udder, and a great job this 2-year-old is doing with the calf. This next female is Checksmate. Checksmate is a May of 010 Bubba daughter out of one of our older cows again, Scream and Shout. This is 21/2 Permanent Believer by Rebel Red. You see a lot of the Believer families in our pedigree. She's being bred for her first calf, and Sniper was the bull of choice to try and get pretty black and white out of her for her first calf. This is Red Hot Snitz, one of my favorites. She's a Rebel Red daughter born March of 05 out of a cow named Super Snitzel. All the Snitzel families been sure, tried and true producers for me. She produced us a herd sire in the making with all this hip and body. Her horn was frozen, so it's slightly down on one side, but that doesn't take away from all the horn that she has, which is well into the upper 80s. We AI'd her to Overkill, and looking forward to next year's calf to see if we get a heifer by Overkill next year out of her. This is her little bull calf, 114/3. You see the yellow tag indicating bull. He is by Overkill, born March 26th. This is somebody's little herd sire in the making, maybe ours. We'll have to decide that later. Overkill and Snitz is okay. This is heifer 3/2, Red Super Crush, sired by Bubba. She's one of the sweetest colored heifers on the place. Horns coming out like they're supposed to, and wow, I love her color. This is Snitzy. She's an April of 011 heifer by J.R. Blue Rendezvous out of Red Hot Snitzel. You'll see her dam in a little bit. Snitzy has the beautiful body we want for 2-year-olds. This is 29/2 CCL Sweetly times All Jamaichism. All Jamaichism is sired by Jamaichism, world champion. She was born April 2nd of 012. Beautiful body heifer. This is 59/1, 2 times the lady. She's a May of 011 Shamrock daughter out of a cow named Dos Rojo. 2 times the lady, has the black that we want to perpetuate, and that's why we're taking her to Sniper for her calf. This is 56/2 Double Secret, who was born April of 012. She's a Shamrock's Unbreakable daughter out of a cow you'll see later, Double Secret Probation. We love the brindling on her coat here. Excited to see what she'll do with Sniper. We are now in Bubba's pasture. B.H. Bubba is a Brazos Czech's son, born March of 06. He is the most laid-back, quiet, sweet disposition guy on the place. He's out of a cow named Catherine, who's a point man daughter. He decided he wants to get one of the girls up. The body on this bull, his color, he's a total package in himself. We have him qualified for semen sales to Canada, Australia, New Zealand. He has calves on the ground in all 3 countries. We love this bull and what he does for us. This is Tempting Cowgirl. She's a 1998 tried and true proven producer for us.